So I'm in a Waymo right now. It cost $6.50 to go a couple miles. We got a 15-minute ride. And it's interesting because just a few weeks ago, the Tesla Robotaxi would have been like $2 or $3 for the same trip. But I checked and it was $5.50. And it was like a 20-minute wait to get the car. And then I went to Uber, which like basically always gives me Waymos now, and that was $6.50. So it's $1 more, but the Waymo can get here in less than 10 minutes instead of 20 minutes. So for $1 more, it's like much more available. So I went with that. And so it's like Tesla's prices have come up from basically like absurdly low, and I feel like Waymo / Uber, their price has come down a couple dollars, so it's like almost the same now, except Uber has a lot more cars going around and there's no person in it, so you get to sit in the front. Honestly, I like sitting in the front. The seats are more comfortable, and it just feels fucking cool to be in a car, in a Jaguar that's driving itself, and it's $6.50 for a 15-minute ride. So this is freaking banging. WeRide is doing the same thing. They're owned by Chinese companies, so they're not going to be able to operate in the US, but they are operating in Abu Dhabi and 3 cities in China, doing exactly this right here, fully autonomous, level 4. I guess that means they still have some amount of human supervision, but it's a tremendous customer experience, completely unlimited demand. Look, there's Trader Joe's, America's finest cheap grocery store. And so Waymo just raised like $115 billion post money. They raised $15 billion, and they're going to be scaling their conversion factory, they call it, to tens of thousands of units per year, converting Chinese Zeekr vehicles into autonomous taxis, which they're going to be deploying across a dozen cities next year in 2027. So they're going to be cooking across America and I think London maybe, while WeRide is going to be cooking in the rest of the world. I feel like from what I hear, they're the leader in the rest of the world. I think there's another China company, Baidu, Apollo Go, but overall I think WeRide is trading around 2 to 3 billion, and they have about 1,000 vehicles in operation, and revenue is like obviously taking off. And whereas Waymo's 115 billion, and you can't really buy direct shares of Waymo unless you're like Sequoia or A16Z, and you can buy Google, but then you own a fraction of Waymo, and then at this point Waymo going up in value, it does move the needle for Google, but it's only like a few percentage points. We'll see though. I think WeRide for less than $10 billion is going to look like a steal if they can execute on multi-continent self-driving cars. NVIDIA's invested, Uber's invested in WeRide, which gives me the confidence that they're going to have the tech and they're going to have the distribution to scale that baby up. So that's my take.